Alright guys, this is GameboyLuke here, and welcome to our second UCL video over the last couple of days. If you didn't know, we had another draft yesterday for our RU and NU picks. And as you can see, my picks are lined up over there. We had a pretty rough draft, to be fair. Mo actually sniped every single one of the Pokemon that I was considering to get. After some Pokemon were taken, I went to get my next Pokemon, and Mo had already taken it. You know, I definitely needed Scythertoad for a start, so that's the only one Pokemon. Actually, Scythertoad and Weezing are the only two Pokemon that I got from all of this that I wanted for my initial draft. I really wanted to get Mo. Mo also took... I can't remember what Mo took. I know Mo took Cinccino. Oh, yeah, it's Cinccino. Cinccino. After another Pokemon was taken from us, which was Ambipom, I think, which Nappy got. I really wanted to get Ambipom again for this season. Missed out on that, so I thought, screw it, we'll go for Cinccino, and Mo already took that. So that sucks. So he got Mo as well. I can't remember what his last Pokemon was, or the last Pokemon he took. It was probably a spinner or something, because I had to resort into... Was it Hitmontop? It was Hitmontop, I think it was. So I really wanted to get Hitmontop again as well. Missed out on that, so I was stuck with just getting two Pokemon that I really like, you know, being Spiritomb and Greninja. Managed to get Weezing, which is really, really good. Fairy Resist. I had to resort into getting Hitmonchan for a Rapid Spinner. It does get Rapid Spin for whatever reason. And for my last Pokemon, I really wanted an Electric type. Okay, I really wanted an Electric type, because we missed out on getting Mo. And then Electivire went, and then I was like, you know what? I wanted Raichu. I wanted Raichu so bad, and I think A-Drive took Raichu, so I was really upset. And so whatever, we were just went with Rotom. Anyways, let's start from the beginning. There, we did get your boy Scythertoad right here. Pretty damn bulky Mon, rocking 105 hit points. His max HP is 414. Defense and special defense stats aren't amazing, but his type is really, really good. Be it with there only being one weakness, being Grass, Freeze Dry if you want to count that. This guy can actually set up Stealth Rocks. We have another Pokemon to set up rocks aside from Mew, which is really, really important. This thing does get some pretty cool moves, even as Grass Knot. His special attack stat is, you know, I could probably run a special attacks on this thing. You know, being Scald, one of the most important moves that we need. You know, Stealth Rocks and Scald, very important moves right there. This dude gets Knockoff as well, so we have another Knockoff user. If we want to, we can run Sludge Wave or Sludge Bomb. Sludge Wave does more damage. Sludge Bomb has 30% chance to poison, of course. So that might be very, very useful, depending on the draft and depending on what opponent we're facing. You know, if they've got a bunch of Grass-type Pokemon or Fairy-type Pokemon I'm scared of, you can definitely just throw on Sludge Wave or Sludge Bomb to cover us right there. But this is probably the only issue with this Pokemon is I feel like it can only be ran one or two ways. He's going to be there to set Stealth Rocks up. He's going to be there to knock you off. He's going to be there to Scald you. He does get Poison Touch, which is good. We have a Water Immunity, because he does get Water Absorb, which is good to know. Poison Touch is probably one of the moves, abilities I might use, actually, because, you know, if we knock off somebody, there's a 30% chance we might even poison that person. That's right, isn't it? Let me see. Let me have a read of Poison Touch. If the Pokemon's contact moves, this Pokemon's contact moves have 30%. Yeah, so if we use Knockoff, we have a chance of poisoning, which is really, really good. So if they don't have any Water-type Pokemon, probably isn't worth running Water Absorb. I'm not sure how many Water-type weaknesses we have. I think I have a lot of Water resistances, actually. So maybe Water Absorb wouldn't be the most important move to run. Poison Touch, definitely consider that. Free Poison is always good. You know, residual damage is always good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with Scythertoad. I wanted a Water Ground type, because I need something to eat up electric hits, although we do have, you know, Genji and a couple other Pokemon as well. But Scythertoad's a good pick, I think. Very, very happy with it. Was considering, there was another Water type I was considering. Can't remember who it was, though, because the draft was yesterday, and my brain has already melted into infinity, and I don't have the rest of my draft notes, so I don't remember. Anyways, next Pokemon we got was Kaneki, the Spiritomb. This thing is actually pretty good. Okay, the only thing that really hinders Spiritomb is his HP. He has 50 base HP, and I guess his speed as well, but he is, I honestly think we can use Spiritomb really, really well, and he's going to perform amazingly in this if we can pull him off right. Like, he has base, his attack and special attack base stats are the same, defense and special defense stats are also the same. Only thing lacking right here is his HP, so we're always pretty much going to have to put EVs and HP, unfortunately. But this thing is going to hit pretty hard. You know, if we can run Choice Specs, we can run Choice Band. You know, Choice Band, Sucker Punch, and Pursuit are definitely things right there. He can get Calm Mind, so even, you know, we can put EVs in defense and HP, and then be like, okay, well, I'm going to Calm Mind now, because he only has one weakness, being Fairy. Most Fairy-type moves are special, unless you consider, you know, there's also Play Rough, but we're looking for Hyper Voices, and Moonblast and stuff like that. If we can get our special defense stat up high enough, you know, and our HP stat up, then we could probably run some pretty crazy stuff on this thing. Foul Play, very good move, could be a special attacker, and we could just throw in the Foul Play because it uses the attack stat of the opponent. So, you know, if someone's set up crazy attack stats, you know, we can just bring in Spiritomb and be like, all right, I need you to calm down, bam, Foul Play. Destiny Bond, also a very good option. The only issue with Spiritomb and Destiny Bond is that its speed is really bad. So, like, if you pull Destiny Bond the turn before, they either can't kill you or have to switch, because they know they can't kill you that turn, because they'll just, you know, they'll kill themselves. And if I'm at low HP, it gives me an opportunity to, I don't know, maybe Calm Mind and then Sucker Punch after. No, not Calm Mind. I honestly don't know. It gives me an opportunity to Memento, I guess. Actually, Pain Split is an option. I don't know. I'd have to look at that. He's a good Will-O-Wisper and a good Taunt user, though, so we have those to our name. Will-O-Wisp, I think the only Pokemon that can learn Will-O-Wisp is Talonflame and Mew, so it's good to have Spiritomb on the team now that we can throw out Will-O-Wisps and burn some Pokemon, which is always good. Looking at his other moves, these are the more or less moves. You can get Giga Impact? Okay. Grudge, what does Grudge do? If the user faints, the attack used loses all its PP. Okay, Grudge, that's very interesting, actually. Very interesting, actually, because I don't think a lot of people know what Grudge is. And if you're fighting a Choice Band user and they're on the last Pokemon, Grudge could be pretty useful. You could say, oh, why wouldn't you just run Destiny Bond? You're right, why wouldn't I run Destiny Bond? I think Grudge is a move that not very many people really understand either, so... You can get Icy Wind? We can get Icy Wind, so if you want coverage, you know, Icy Wind is there. Silver Wind too. You can get Swagger, Telekinesis, Wonder Room, you know, can you get Trick Room? Can get Trick Room, but I might be able to run a Trick Room team. I have some pretty slow Pokemon, maybe. I don't know, it's an idea. But Spiritomb is definitely, I think, going to be kind of useful. If we can run him correctly and we can get away with a few things, we might be able to just... You know, the recovery of Pain Split is going to be really hard to pull off. If we can predict how much damage someone's going to do to us, we might just be able to use that as well. He has a lot of priority. You know, he has Shadow Sneak, Sucker Punch, and what else was the other move? I want his bread and butter moves. You know, we have Calm Mind as well, and Dark Pulse and stuff, and Foul Play. So we can run this thing a few ways. I actually really like Spiritomb. It got to the point when it came to RU, it was really, really tough, because all my Pokemon were getting sniped. I just started picking Pokemon I like. Spiritomb is one of those Pokemon, and that's probably one of the main reasons why we have him now. We do have a fighting weakness, but we have a lot of fighting resist. We have a fighting weakness. It's nice to have a Pokemon that is immune to fighting, unless you count Christian's Mega Lopunny. Is it Christian's Mega Lopunny? Yeah, Christian's Mega Lopunny, who obviously has Scrappy. Next we have Sceptile, Genji the Sceptile. Now obviously I picked this one because there was nothing left in RU. Literally nothing left. I was one of the later picks, sorry. And there were like 7 or 8 RU picks left, and I was like, what do I do? What do I pick? So I just thought, screw it, let's get Sceptile, why the heck not? It gets Unburdened, so we can boost its speed even further if we need to. We might be able to run the Potea Berry, which boosts our special attack. Rocking 120 base speed is pretty respectable. Pretty damn respectable, you know. If we ran it Timid, you know, we can throw some special moves on there, like, let's see. He has pretty good attack too. 85 isn't too bad. You know, we could run Unburden, Acrobatics, you know, Flying Gem. Is Flying Gem a thing in this game? I don't think you can get Flying Gem yet, so scrap that. Can run maybe Life Orb. He's a pretty speedy damn Pokemon, so you want to run the Timid set at 372 speed, which is pretty respectable, and just freaking hit people with, you know, Dragon Pulse, which we can get. Energy Ball, we'll probably use Leaf Storm, Giga Drain, HP Ice, HP Electric, HP Fire. Those are very, very useful moves. We can get Outrage. Okay. Leaf Storm, like I said. Physical special moves are kind of lackluster, you know. Hidden Power, Dragon Pulse, Leaf Storm, and then we can maybe run, say, like, can we get U-Turn, maybe? Do we even get U-Turn? Don't even get U-Turn. That's interesting. We can run Counter Sceptile. It can get Crash Whistle. If we're trying to flip a coin to put someone asleep. Jesus Christ. The moveset, so I'm looking here, the moveset is kind of lackluster in terms of special moves at least. Physical moves on the other hand, we have a whole bunch of. I'm pretty sure you can get sword stance. We can maybe do sub sword stance right here if we want to try and be that guy. You know, we're getting access to rock slide, you know, power up punch, night slash, low kick, leaf blade. We actually get focus blast. We can get focus blast. That's another good special move right there. Dragon claw, brick break, crunch, bullet seed, body slam, acrobatics. Greninja can be run very, you know, physical or special, offensive. I'm trying to think of like other move sets to use this little dude, and you can get pursuit as well. You know, it'd be really good if we could use the mega because we'd get access to the electric, you know, lightning rod right there. But he's not really. He's very frail. That's my only thing. He actually, I guess he's not even that frail. His defense stats not that great. But if you go back to tanked up our Cybertoad, his defense and special defense stats are the same as Genji's. Actually, Genji's special defense is even higher. It just doesn't boast a lot of HP. But Sceptile, yes, you know, it's gonna be, you know, get in there, Sceptile, hit them hard, and get the fuck out, basically. The next Pokemon we got is Ozone, our Weezing. Weezing was one of the Pokemon I really needed because we had a very bad type weakness. How do I English? We had a lot of Pokemon that were weak to Fairy. So I wanted to get a Fairy type Pokemon. I did mention just earlier that the most Fairy type attacks tend to be special because, you know, there's what Play Rough, and that's like the only physical Fairy type move I can think of right now, unless you consider Pixelate. But I have the only Pixelate user being Sylveon. Mega Gardevoir obviously has Pixelate as well, but she's not going to use any physical attacks anytime soon, which makes it there's a little bit of an issue for us because Weezing is a very physically defensive and not specially defensive, but he was one of the only poison type Pokemon left, and I wanted to cop my poison type Pokemon. Rocking the 85 special attack, 90 physical attack, not too bad at all. HP is a little bit lackluster, but his defense stat is very, very useful. You know, we're going to throw Black Sludge on him and pretty much just, you know, tank as many hits as possible. I'm very happy that this Pokemon gets Clear Smog, because Clear Smog is very, very useful in bringing down, you know, freaking stats and stuff. He has a bunch of special attacks. He can get Flamethrower, he can get Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb. Another Will-O-Wisp user, so that's 3 Will-O-Wisp users we have right here, just in this part of the draft. You know, we have Mew and Talonflame mode, so we have 5 Will-O-Wisp users, which is great. He can even set Toxic Spikes up, so that's a nice addition to Hazards. Tanked Up, I don't know if Tanked Up can set Toxic Spikes up. He can set up Stealth Rock. No, he can't. So we do have a Toxic Spikes user right there, which is really, really good. Very, very happy about that. Let's see here. Taunt user, Substitute, maybe those are becoming useful at some point. I definitely want to run some crazy sets on this thing. This guy can get Curse. I'm not sure what physical attacks he gets. I don't think he gets any stab physical attacks, right? But Curse boosts our physical defense. And that is kind of crazy. That's definitely something we might be able to look into. Payback. It's only if we got Poison Jab, man. If only we got Poison Jab. He gets Psybeam. Although we probably wouldn't use it, but still, it's there. It's an option. That's crazy. I didn't know you get Curse. If we can boost our defense stats, that's kind of wild. That's actually kind of wild. Memento, probably not going to be that useful. Destiny Bond and Explosion will be, though. Destiny Bond, I know he's not exactly fast, but if we can paralyze some Pokemon, we might be able to pull off a Destiny Bond. And Explosion, you obviously 250 base power, 90 base attack, and it has the opponent's defense. Explosion's definitely not a bad option. You know, it's the last minute, like, holy crap, I'm out of options. Let's just explode and see if we can take down this Pokemon with us, you know? So, I did draft Weezing last time, didn't use him, because I'm pretty sure I just drafted it just to trade with Nappy. I'm pretty sure we got Tangler last time, actually. Should've got Tangler, bro, what the fuck? But yeah, that's Weezing right there. Then we have Glover, our Hitmonchan. Now, I want you to know, I already mentioned that this Pokemon was literally scooped up for Rapid Spin. That was it. Unfortunately, we have Iron Fist as well, so we boost our ice, you know, our punch moves with 1.2 power, which isn't bad. You know, we get access to Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and Thunder Punch, Power Up Punch, Mach Punch, you know, all those moves. The Elemental Punch is probably the most useful because we can, you know, exchange between the punches depending on what we're facing and the draft we're facing. But looking at this, we have Bullet Punch as well. We have so much priority because we have Fake Out, Bullet Punch, Mach Punch. Yeah, Earthquake, which is kind of good. Substitute, my better set of substitutes. Got Pursuit as well. Dynamite Punch, we're trying to be crazy. Not trying to be crazy. We'll never use that move. I'm kidding. Metronome, if I'm trying to be even more crazy. Just kidding. Never using that either. We get Vacuum Wave, but his special attack is garbage. His physical attack is actually pretty good. And Hitmonchan has the same special defense as Hitmontop. Granted, we don't have the same physical defense. We do have a lot of special defense, though. So potential Assault Vest usage right here. You know, we could run... What's a Spadef up, special attack down? We can run Rash. Get that. Wait, no, that's not the right nature. I'm trying. I've never used this nature before, so it's like, oh, it's Careful, duh. We can use Careful nature, boost our special defense up to 350, throw an Assault Vest on there, and that's gonna put it up to about 525. Am I reading that correct? Wait, what does Assault Vest do? 1.5 times to my special defense. Hold up. I am actually going to check this right now. So if we have 350 times by 1.5 is 525. That's a lot of special defense. And even if we are careful, right? Our attack can go up to 278, or we can maybe add some EVs to our HP or something, and still be able to hit hard. The only issue with this is obviously we need to use attacking moves, but at the same time, the only other moves I can imagine using that aren't attacking moves are Bulk Up and Agility, and they're setup moves. So if I don't plan to set up, I pretty much just, you know, fuck it, throw an Assault Vest on. He is very slow. Actually, not even that bad. He's not even that slow, really. We can maybe run a Choice Scarf set or something. Hitmonchan can kind of run in, bop, come back out, you know, go in there, Rapid Spin, get out of there. You know, Hitmonchan might prove to be very, very useful in this draft. Who knows? We'll see. And last but not least, as I said, I really wanted to draft Raichu. I really wanted to draft Electivire. But, you know, Rotom Fan and Rotom Frost were left. And I picked Rotom because why the heck not? Twit picked Dedenne. And I was like, you know what, screw it. I don't know if he drafted after or before me, so I might have made the decision before he picked his. But screw it. We got Rotom over here. We got our buddy. We got that, well, our team captain, Pachinko, the Rotom. This thing was probably best run Choice Scarf, to be fair, because it'll boost our speed up to about 450 odd. And that's when we can start hitting. You know, we have a Volt Switcher right here. You know, this guy can get Foul Play. We got another Will-O-Wisper and another Thunder Waver, which is very, very useful. You know, if we can set up a substitute with Rotom, we can definitely do some shenanigans with the Thunder Wave and then maybe Volt Switch out and stuff. He gets Electro Web. 100% chance to lower the foe's speed by 1. I don't know. That could be useful. I have no idea. Ominous Wind, not going to be useful because we have Shadow Ball, obviously. Let's go back up to the top here. Discharge, you know, a chance to paralyze Pokemon is always good. So we could run that. Signal Beam for coverage, I guess. Toxic and Trick, you know, Choice Scarf Trick. You know, Rotom's faster than all of the other Rotom forms. It's the only stat he has against them. So Trick might be very, very useful. Choice Scarf Trick, and then just, you know, fuck with people because he might have used... the opponent might have moved to use that doesn't necessarily hurt Rotom, so it's like a free Thunder Wave, a free Will-O-Wisp. So, you know, Rotom might actually be very useful for us, okay? People laugh at me, and people have, like, shit on me, but also a lot of people have been like, Luke's got a really underrated draft, and I'm really excited to see what he can do with it. And I'm very excited to see what my buddy Rotom can do with this draft. I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited. I really want to see Rotom put in some work. I just hope I can pull off half the stuff I've mentioned in this video. If I'm honest, I'm really looking forward. You know, look at this. We have our 2 drafts, back to back right here. Our RU and NU, and then OU and UU picks right here. So this is our whole draft. We have Mew, Talonflame, Mega Gyarados, Sylveon, Lucario, Kyurem, Seismitoad, freaking out. That's not what I was thinking. Spiritomb, Sceptile, Weezing, Hitmonchan, and Rotom. That is our draft right there. And honestly, we did get sniped a lot. The OU and UU picks went pretty damn well. I think only one Pokemon got sniped from us, and that was the Zapdos. And maybe that Kyurem, because I maybe would have wanted to... and Kyurem Black, actually. But I am very happy with our picks. And I really hope that we can do better than we did in last season. If you guys really like our team, and you want to suggest sets or some ideas for Pokemon, which you guys did do in the last video, so thank you very much. I'll definitely go back through that when we go and prepare for our first match. But But yeah, thank you so much for the support. You guys have been super, super awesome. You know, every time I came on stream, you guys were like, "Whoa, 8-bit bros, Game Boy Bay or GameboyLuke or whatever." It was really, really sweet of you guys to like cheer me on. You know, because I didn't really, you know, when there are, you know, really big, much bigger YouTubers there, you know, like Nappy, and there are other people like Mo and Padders and stuff there. You know, you kind of feel like you are drowned out a little bit, maybe, but there were definitely a lot of you there that were, you know, cheering me on and stuff, and I really, really appreciate that. So thank you all so much for coming out to the stream and cheering me on, and I hope that you will continue to cheer me on throughout the season. I'm really, really excited to get into this. I'm just scared about building my first team, because it's always the hardest when you build your team the first time. Once you get round to it, you can reuse sets and stuff. But yeah, let me know down below about sets that you'd like to see me use, maybe some team suggestions and stuff. It was all greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like rating down below. It would be super awesome of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in our UCL battle next